missing person call turned into a citywide shock when a 24-year-old woman's body was discovered inside a fridge at a family-owned dhaba in Delhi in February 2023. The victim was Nikki Yadav, and the primary accused was her partner, Sahil Gehlot, who, according to investigators, strangled her and then went on to marry another woman the very same day. Police say the couple had secretly wed in 2020 at an Arya Samaj temple, an undisclosed bond overshadowed by family pressure and an impending arranged marriage. The case immediately drew national attention for its chilling parallels with prior high-profile crimes and for the disturbing detail of a body concealed in a restaurant refrigerator. What follows is the careful, respectful reconstruction of events, the investigation that unraveled a hidden life, and the legal battle that seeks accountability. On February 10, 2023, in the bustling urban landscape of Delhi, India, 24-year-old Nikki Yadav was strangled to death by her live-in partner, Sahil Gehlot, in what police described as a premeditated act driven by familial pressure over his arranged marriage. Nikki, originally from Jajjar in Haryana, was a postgraduate student pursuing medical entrance exams and working part-time at a salon. She had moved to Delhi's Uttam Nagar area to chase her dreams, where she met Sahil in 2018 during coaching classes for competitive exams. Sahil, also 24 and from a middle-class family in Delhi, was preparing for SSC exams and shared a secret romantic relationship with Nikki that evolved into a private Arya Samaj marriage in October 2020 at a temple in Greater Noida, kept hidden from both families due to cultural and caste differences. The couple's bond, which began innocently on a bus ride to their coaching centers, deepened during the COVID-19 lockdown when they lived together in Greater Noida and later in Dwarka, traveling to places like Manali and Rishikesh. However, Sahil's family, unaware of the marriage, fixed his engagement in December 2022 to another woman from their community, scheduling the wedding for February 10, 2023, which triggered the fatal confrontation when Nikki learned of it. Her body was discovered 4 days later, on February 13th, stuffed inside a refrigerator at a dhaba in Mitraun village, southwest Delhi, owned by Sahil's relatives, after which Sahil was arrested the next day. This case sent ripples through Delhi and beyond, amplifying discussions on honor killings, women's safety and relationships, and the clash between modern love and traditional family expectations in Indian society. It garnered widespread media attention for its eerie similarities to the 2022 Shraddha Walkar murder, another Delhi case involving a partner concealing a body, prompting police to investigate with forensic rigor and highlighting systemic issues like unreported secret unions and familial coercion. The involvement of Sahil's family and friends in the cover-up further underscored community complicity, leaving Nikki's family, including her father Sunil Dutt and sister Nidhi, in profound grief and demanding swift justice. The events leading to Nikki Yadav's death began on the evening of February 9, 2023, when Sahil Gehlot, under the pretense of resolving their ongoing disputes, visited Nikki at her rented flat in Uttam Nagar, Delhi, where she lived with her younger sister Nidhi. Nikki, who had recently learned of Sahil's fixed engagement and upcoming wedding on February 10th, confronted him about their secret marriage and his decision to proceed with the arranged match, showing him their 2020 Arya Samaj certificate as proof of their commitment. The argument intensified as Sahil, facing pressure from his family who had threatened self-harm if he defied the arrangement, suggested they elope to escape the situation, leading the couple to leave the flat together around 5 a.m. on February 10th, as captured by CCTV footage from the building and nearby lanes. From Uttam Nagar, they first headed to Nizamuddin railway station in an attempt to board a train to Goa, but finding no tickets available, they shifted plans to a bus for Himachal Pradesh and arrived at the Kashmir Gate ISBT around 8 a.m. In the parking lot near Kashmir Gate, or possibly at the nearby Negambod Ghat crematorium parking. As per varying police reconstructions, Sahil received repeated calls from his family urging him to return for wedding preparations, which escalated the tension. During this heated exchange in Sahil's white Hyundai Verna car, where Nikki pleaded for him to honor their marriage and threatened to expose it publicly, Sahil allegedly strangled her using a mobile phone data cable around 8:30 to 9:30 a.m., an act he later confessed to during interrogation as a moment of rage triggered by the calls and her insistence. Police reports indicate no signs of resistance on Nikki's part, with the post-mortem confirming asphyxiation as the cause of death, and her body showing no other injuries. With Nikki deceased in the front seat, Sahil drove approximately 45 kilometers northwest through Delhi's Outer Ring Road to his family's dhaba in Mitraun village, arriving around midday, where he enlisted the help of relatives to temporarily store the body in a large refrigerator to delay decomposition and odor detection amid the wedding festivities. He then returned to his home for the arranged marriage ceremony that evening, marrying the other woman as planned, while keeping Nikki's phone switched off and deleting all data, including WhatsApp chats that documented their quarrels, to erase evidence of their relationship. Crucial evidence emerged from CCTV recordings at the Uttam Nagar flat showing the couple's departure, the car's DVR footage of the drive, and recovered deleted phone data partially restored by forensics, which corroborated Sahil's timeline and revealed prior arguments. Witness accounts from Nikki's sister Nidhi and neighbors confirmed Sahil's late-night visit on February 9th, while her father Sunil Dutt later recounted in court how he called Nikki's phone repeatedly that day, only to speak with Sahil, who falsely claimed she had gone to Dehradun and that he was preoccupied with his wedding. As per police disclosures, Sahil told him that Nikki went to Dehradun and her phone was with him. He was busy with his wedding and would soon go in search of Nikki, highlighting the deception that prolonged the search. The body remained undiscovered until February 13th, when dhaba staff noticed a foul smell from the refrigerator, leading to the grim find on February 14th after a missing person report from a neighbor prompted police to trace Nikki's last known location. The investigation into Nikki Yadav's murder was launched immediately after her body was discovered on February 13, 2023, in the refrigerator at the dhaba in Mitraun village, with Delhi Police's crime branch taking over due to the case's gravity and similarities to the Shraddha Walkar murder, employing forensic teams for scene processing and digital evidence recovery. A missing person report filed by a neighbor on February 14th prompted police to trace Nikki's last location via her switched-off phone, leading to Sahil Gehlot's arrest that same day in Najafgarh, where he confessed during interrogation to strangling her with a data cable and concealing the body to proceed with his wedding, revealing the secret 2020 marriage and family conspiracy. Key breakthroughs included the recovery of the Arya Samaj marriage certificate and a notebook with Nikki's handwriting from the Uttam Nagar flat on February 18th, restored deleted WhatsApp chats from both phones showing arguments over the arranged marriage, and CCTV footage from the flat, Kashmir Gate, and the dhaba corroborating the timeline and vehicle movements. Challenges arose from Sahil's initial false narrative of Nikki eloping to Dehradun and the family's deletion of evidence, but forensics partially retrieved data, and witness statements from dhaba staff about the foul smell and Nikki's sister Nidhi about the couple's departure solidified the conspiracy angle. On February 17, 2023, 5 accomplices were arrested. Sahil's father, Virender Singh, for providing dhaba access and keys, cousins Ashish and Naveen Gehlot, the latter a Delhi police constable, for aiding transport and concealment, and friends Amar Singh and Lokesh for conspiracy and evidence tampering, all remanded to judicial custody after police custody interrogations uncovered their roles in planning to stage the death as an accident or canal disposal before opting for the fridge. The probe faced no major hurdles beyond the emotional toll on Nikki's family, who cooperated fully, and by March 21, 2023, the court directed preservation of call detail records to map communications on the murder day. A comprehensive 576-page charge sheet was filed on May 12, 2023, in Dwarka Court's Link Court of Metropolitan Magistrate Paras Dalal, charging all 6 under IPC Sections 302 murder, 201 disappearance of evidence, 202 omission to inform, 212 harboring offender, 120b criminal conspiracy, and 34 common intention, supported by 50 witnesses, documents, and pending FSL reports on CCTV. Legal proceedings advanced with charges framed by additional sessions Judge Gurmohina Kaur, and all accused remaining in judicial custody since their arrests, as bail pleas were denied, including Virender's in December 2023 due to grave allegations of family opposition to the marriage and active concealment, with the court citing risks of witness intimidation and flight. Prosecution evidence recording began in 2024, marked by Nikki's father Sunil Dutt's deposition on October 10, 2024, where he detailed police recovery of the marriage certificate, his unanswered calls to Nikki's phone, and Sahil's deceptive responses about her whereabouts, though he was cross-examined for resiling from prior statements. The trial at the evidence stage has seen no verdict yet, with cross-examinations deferred to November 16, 2024, and ongoing delays from awaited forensic results on CCTV and phone data. No appeals have been filed as the case progresses without resolution. In summary, the Nikki Yadav murder case of February 2023 remains a poignant reminder of the deadly intersections between secret love, familial expectations, and violence, where 24-year-old Nikki lost her life to her partner, Sahil Gehlot's strangulation during a confrontation over his arranged marriage, followed by a cover-up involving family and friends that hid her body in a Dhaba refrigerator for days. The investigation's breakthroughs, from recovered marriage documents and CCTV to Sahil's confession, led to charges against 6 individuals under serious IPC sections, with a detailed charge sheet filed in May 2023. Yet the trial in Dwarka Court continues at the evidence recording stage, underscoring the often protracted nature of justice in such cases. This tragedy raises profound ethical questions about the pressures of cultural norms on personal relationships in India, where honor and family reputation can eclipse individual rights, and it prompts reflection on the need for greater support systems for young couples in interfamily conflicts, including legal recognition of secret marriages and awareness of coercive dynamics that escalate to violence. It also highlights the importance of digital forensics in modern investigations and the resilience of victims' families, like Nikki's, in seeking accountability amid grief. As of late 2024, the proceedings have advanced with witness testimonies, including Nikki's father's deposition in October, but cross-examinations were deferred to November 16, 2024, with no verdict issued and all accused still in judicial custody. No significant updates have emerged in 2025, though the case continues to evolve through ongoing evidence presentation. We encourage you to share your thoughts on this case, how it relates to broader issues of women's safety or family pressures, and join the discussion on social media using or Nikki Yadav case or by commenting below. Thank you for tuning in to this respectful exploration of a real-life story that demands reflection and change.